Howdy. I'm back. Okay, so as most of you know, it has been about a month since I've been on here, or longer. Yeah, about that. So I'm gonna try, because it's been a month, so I probably have a lot of stuff that I probably should talk about, but I'll just get to the main things. So as I mentioned in my last video, my friend Lori was fighting against the injury she sustained in the Lahaina fire. Sadly, she passed away on September 29th. Well, we're gonna miss her here. She is in heaven, so I'm looking forward to seeing her again when I get there. But yeah, so I'd like to thank everybody who prayed for her. Continue to pray for her husband, Perry. Also, I'm gonna post his GoFundMe in the comments or the biography below this video, because he is still dealing with a mountain of debt brought on by her being in the hospital for so long with the burns and everything. And so yeah, that's partly why I've been away for so long. But I also that same week that she passed away, I lost my uncle. He passed away, and I was very close to my uncle, so that's been hard. And then I found out that week that another friend of mine who I knew from working at the Cannery Mall in Lahaina, she also perished in the fire. So 3 people that week just kind of took the wind out of my sails, and I decided that I just couldn't deal with videoing. So I have been working through grief. It still hits me at the weirdest moments, but you know, so that's where I've been. I have been dealing with my grief, and yeah, it's not completely better, but you know, I had to take some time off. So that's where I've been. I want to move on and talk about Lahaina. For those of you who've been following my story, we lived there for quite a while, and Lahaina is still grieving. They're still dealing with the aftermath of the fire. It's been months, and there's no end in sight at the moment. Sorry. So what happened is exactly what I said it was going to happen in my last video, is that the people that were displaced, hundreds and thousands of people that were displaced from their homes when the fire burnt everything they owned, were put temporarily into hotels, condo owners, house owners. They graciously opened up their homes, their units. Hotels were paid by the Red Cross and FEMA. Those hotel owners and condo owners, they also have been paid, but there is an expiration date. And so now, sorry, I haven't done this all morning until I get on this video. This is milk. I love milk. Okay, so what's happening now is exactly what I said was going to happen. All these people are being given well, not eviction notices, but they're being told that they have to leave. Their free rooms are up because Maui is trying to encourage the tourism trade to come back, because honestly, that is what keeps Maui going. They depend on tourism. And so yeah, so pray for the people of Lahaina. They're still grieving. They're still dealing with the aftermath. They're struggling now to find places to live, where they can go. Cam 3, the elementary school that burned, they're being relocated to temporary buildings that they're building up by the Kahului airport. so it's just a mess out there. So please pray for them. And if you want to take a vacation to Maui this year, I encourage you do so. Just be respectful of the locals. Like I said, they're still grieving, and so there's a lot of heated emotions right now. So just be respectful of Lahaina and the west side, that area. Don't stop there. Don't take pictures and all this stuff, and they don't need to see that. They don't need to be a part of that. But the rest of the island is open. Please go vacation. Yeah, so please continue to pray for them. Okay, so that's my big spiel about Lahaina. So we are still living with family. We are probably going to be with family for a little while, just because we have to get on our feet. My hubby has gotten a job, woohoo, and he is working, so that's a blessing. But like I said, we're gonna probably be with family for a little while, which I am so thankful for. So if you're watching, I am so thankful that you've offered. So that being said, the big announcement. As most of you know, November is National Novel Writing Month, or Nanowrimo. Now, I have taken part of that in the past. I won it twice, where the goal is you write 50,000 words during that whole month. And so I am happy to announce that I am participating. Yay! But not completely. So what I'm going to do is, my goal is to write 4 novels by the end of the year. And I just don't want the stress of cramming every 50,000 into 1 month. So I want to stretch it out. So I am not going to be officially a NaNoWriMo-er, but I am doing NaNoWriMo my own way. I've set up, I think it's been 2 weeks or a week, an alternate, because you don't have to, when you go on the NaNoWriMo site, you don't have to sign up for the NaNoWriMo. You can do a different project, and so that's what I've done. I've decided to do a different way of doing Nano. So instead of 50,000 in 1 month, I'm trying to do all my books in 2 months, which is crazy, but we're gonna try. And so, yeah. So the announcement is that not only am I doing that, but I've named the series. I won't tell you the individual names of the novels yet, but I have named the series. It's official. It's The Hero Chronicles. The Hero Chronicles. And so, yay! I'm so excited. It's these books are going to be a series about a hero who doesn't realize he doesn't want to be the hero, a sidekick who may have to step up and be a hero, a princess who's kind of flighty, and a love interest who her backstory is what could possibly be, I haven't thought out the blurb, her backstory might just be the key to whatever happens. And so it's still in the beginning stages. I've outlined it. I've gone through all the Preptober stuff. And so, yeah, so I'm writing that. I am about, well, I got 7,000 words into it, and then I didn't like it. Because you guys, I have this hang up. I have wanted to write first person POV forever. And every time I try to do it, I end up not liking it. So I am not making a commitment to never try it again, because it just doesn't click with me. I feel more comfortable in the third person POV, you know, the he, she's, they, that kind of thing, instead of I, me, my. So I'm not going to do that again. no, because I've learned my lesson. I can't, because it just slows me down, because I have to consciously think about it, and then I'll be writing and I'll realize, oh, I slipped into the he, she, and I have to go back and fix it. So no, I'm not doing that. So I'm rewriting it right now to catch up to my word count that's currently on the Nanowrimo site. Yeah, but I am falling in love with this story. There are some twists and turns that I didn't think of previously that have just poof, appeared to me. And so I am so excited about this story. This is my first fantasy novel series, actually my first fantasy novel. But back in the day, I used to have this website called, what was it? Trek Sims, or I can't remember exactly. My mind goes blank. But yeah, it was all about Star Trek and The Sims. And so on that site, you know, the game The Sims, on that site, we actually did some fan fiction. And so we all had our characters, and we would all like piggyback off each other's posts. And we wrote this really cool ongoing Star Trek fantasy kind of novel fan fiction thing. It's since been lost. The site is no longer available, and yeah, at that time we didn't think about saving the work. We just were enjoying doing it. And so I have written fan fiction for Star Trek before, and I participated in some fan fiction things, which was so much fun, because most everybody knows there was a big part of my life that I was really into Star Trek. And so not so much anymore, just because of all the political stuff that they decided to engage in. But yeah, Star Trek fan fiction, it was so much fun. So I have had a hand at sci-fi fan fiction, and yeah, so I'm excited to get this fantasy series going. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be full of princesses, dragons, mermaids, trolls, wizards, creatures, things like that. So, and it's going to have a little twist in it for the gospel, because as you know, I always put faith into my books. So I'm going to weave that in there as well. And it's going to be so much fun. I really believe that God has been giving me direction on that part of it, because I don't want to preach at people, but I do want to represent my faith in there somewhere. So anyway, that's exciting for me. I'm so excited. I'm working on it, and I'm telling you, the last couple of days, I have been just consumed. My poor husband has put up with so much of me not being present in the minute, because my mind is just going, and yeah, it's been fun. So I'm so excited to have that happening. Oh, another thing is I have revamped my website. It's official. Woohoo! So if you want to head over to www.kathyware.com, check out the new website. I think you're going to really like it. I've changed, also, as you've noticed, I've also changed the header on the YouTube channel, because I was going to do K Ware Designs, because I was going to do, jewelry, writing, and design work. And so honestly, I don't have the time, and I don't have the will to do anything but write right now. So permanently changed. It will never change again. My YouTube channel is now Kathy Ware Writes. That's what's going to be. And my website the same. And I've matched all the graphics together, so everything kind of meshes together, which is fun. Yeah, so go check that out. Also, if you want to sign up for my newsletter, it's on the website. Please do so, because I really am going to work hard this next year to to actually stay up with my newsletter. Like I said, I've just had a lot of really rotten things happening this year. This year has been a rough year. I've lost a lot of family members and friends. I had a health scare, you know, things like that. And so that's not entirely the reason, but I just didn't have the energy to do much of anything. And so I am going to try and, I'm not going to try, I am going to step it up. So the next 2 months are Thanksgiving and Christmas, so it's going to be kind of busy. But starting January 1st, we are going to be, I'm going to hit the road running, and I'm going to start upping my game with posting more often, sending out newsletters more often, and getting these books done because, oh my gosh, I want to get them done. And so I will be starting January 1st, I will be starting to give out, if you want a sneak peek of whatever's coming, sign up for my newsletter, because my plan is the first of every month to send a newsletter. So I'll be posting at least once a month with any updates, sneak peeks, things like that. And then a couple days later, I will post a YouTube video after that. So that way my newsletter subscribers will get the first crack at whatever information that I have. Plus, I have book covers that are going to be revealed, blurbs, information, character art, all kinds of fun stuff planned ahead for this series. And so you don't want to miss it. So go ahead and sign up there. Okay, that's enough of pushing that. Don't you hate it when authors do that? But all right. I don't have copies of my books here with me, the ones that I have written. Most of you know I created a trilogy with a companion book, so 4 books. The Never series, Never Forsaken, Never Forgotten, Never Forfeited, and Redeemed, which is a companion book to the first book, Never Forsaken. And unfortunately, they are still in Maui in storage. So I don't have them here to show you, but follow the link, pick one up, because I don't know why. They go on sale regularly. Amazon just randomly puts them on sale. So yeah, they're available in Kindle and paperback. Okay, so that's gonna be fun. So well, I was gonna wait till January, but you guys, I can't wait. I bought this book and I can't wait. I can't wait anymore. Okay, anybody close to me knows that I love certain movies. There are certain movies that I love, and I'm not too crazy about Disney anymore. I don't like the direction that they're going with most of their storylines. However, there are a few of their movies that I just love. I love the Cinderellas. I love the original. I really love Ever After with Drew Barrymore. It's a live action version of it, and I love the 2015 live action version of Cinderella, mainly because they kept it true to the storyline, but put enough of a little twist in there to make it a little bit more engaging. I just love it. I love the father-son aspect that the 2015 Cinderella has, and so I love romance and fairy tales. I just give me. And my poor husband can attest to the fact that I watch those movies regularly, almost a couple times every month. I rotate between them. And the other one that I love is the Disney version of Rapunzel, which is Tangled. Oh, somebody just walked by. Tangled is my favorite. I love that story. So, I was online and I was actually on Instagram and I saw this video of some books that were based on the, what is it? like they asked a question for these fairy tales, like what if something else happened? And so I happened to see, and the author was posting this, and I have to use my glasses. You guys, I can't see clearly without my readers anymore. Oh, interesting fact. If you use readers and they're still blurry and you have to hold something up real close like this to read, you have the wrong prescription. So I went to the eye doctor in Maui, and I told her I wanted some reading glasses because the ones that my husband had bought me, I think they were like $375. The prescription was $375, the strength. And she said, you have the wrong prescription. I was like, you're kidding. So it turns out that my prescription is $175. And once I got these new ones, I literally can put them on and I can see it pretty far away. Like I can actually leave the book on the desk and read without scrunching it up next to my face. So if you have problems with your reading glasses, go to the eye doctor, get them checked. You'll be amazed at how awesome it is to actually be able to see things without squinting and holding things close. All right, that's my tip for the day. So anyway, let me put these on. So I found this book, and I didn't realize it was this thick, but look at this. This is thick. So this is a Disney spawned book. It's part of a series by Liz Braswell, Braswell. I'll put a link to it in my little biography thing underneath the video. But it's called What Once Was Mine, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. And it says, what if Rapunzel's mother drank a potion from the wrong flower? Oh my gosh. So, that's all I'm going to give you. I have not read this book. I have been hoarding it and saving it because I was going to start it in January. But you guys, I can't sit and look at this book anymore. This is a really nice book too. It's a hardcover. It doesn't, because it's Amazon, I don't know. They didn't put anything on the actual book, but the spine is kind of cute. So it is a hardcover. And this is not the only book in the series. It's the only one I've gotten. I don't know which one it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it. And then I'm going to read, this is my November read. And I am going to review it for you and let you know what I thought of this. But I'm so excited to get this started because you guys, I mean, look at it. Look, it's Rapunzel. I love Rapunzel. Okay, so I can't wait to get into this. I will let you know. And this kind of leads me into my next bit of news for the new year. So I am going to start doing a book of the month where I reach into a little container and I pick out a book, and that's the book I read for the month. And then I'll do a review on it. And this is all my little pictures that I made. You guys, oh. Okay. So as you can see, I already have a little tiny version of this book, and this will go into my journal, which is amazing. I've revamped my journal as well, but I'm going to do a book of the month, and then I'll do a book review before the end of the month is out. Yeah, so I'm excited. And just so you know, I created this. I literally have, you guys, my TBR. When they had that free book thing just a month ago, I downloaded so many books. I think I have 200 books on my Kindle TBR. I don't, because I'm not sure where we're gonna end up, I don't wanna buy a lot of physical books until till we get where we're going, because we are planning on moving back to Maui eventually, but not right away. And so I mean, it could be a year, it could be less than a year, we don't know. But I don't wanna have to pack up all these books and ship them. And yeah, so this was a once thing, just because I really wanted the physical book for this one. So also, I don't know if this one was available in Kindle. That might be also why I got this one, because a physical copy, because I don't think this one was. I'll have to check, but I don't think it was. But anyway, so if you're looking for an easy way of creating little book covers, what you do is you go to the book page, you copy, and then save that image, put it into your favorite photo program, and then size it down. And what I did is I posted, I actually put these on 4x6 size, and instead of printing them on a printer, I sent them as photos to be printed at the Photoshop. And I think I had to do 5 of these. And so, you know, it's not that expensive, and it's a great way to get little book covers for your books. It's a cheaper way than having to print all these out yourself. Then you just have to cut them out. Anyway, that was my thing. Okay, so let's see. I said Lina, I think I've got everything covered. And I kept it within a half an hour. That's good for not being on here for more than a month. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just glad to be back. I look forward to talking to you guys more, and I hope you guys have a blessed day and enjoy your holidays, enjoy time with your family and friends, and I will talk to you next time. Mahalo.